when I say New Year's resolutions, uh, I want to talk about just that, because here we are, we're at the beginning of 2021, and for many people, it's really about just that, making New Year's resolutions. I don't know if that is the kind of person that you are. Do you have a whole list of New Year's resolutions that you've written out, maybe over Christmas and the early part of the year, and you put this list together, which is great. But the question is, how long will that list stay up? I know so many people who have done that, but by the end of the month, they've either forgotten it, lost the list, or, can't remember what's on the list. Or are you the kind of person who is really focused more about your vision? And I want to talk a little bit about the two, and the importance and the significance of understanding the difference between the two. So some of you may have seen a video that I recorded a couple of years, but I thought it was relevant and posted it again. And it was really talking about how it is so important. In fact, if there was one thing I could say and would say to you, is don't do New Year's resolutions, and don't set goals. Don't do New Year's resolutions or goals, because they keep you in a mindset. You see, what I advocate is that you use this month to set visions, set new visions, or refine the visions that you've had. And I say that because for those of you who have done my Mind Reset course, then you already have your visions. And now might just be a really good time, not might be, is a really good time for you to revisit your visions. And if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are not familiar with our Mind Reset program, I didn't say your vision, I said your visions, because how we work is that we help you to create a vision for every important area of your life, so that you have a vision for your mental and emotional state, your physical state, your business, your relationships, your money. Like, you have a vision, not a goal. And so what I mean by that, for example, if you are a person who you're always worrying about things, well, your vision might be that you wish that you could have a peaceful state of mind at all times. And that's a vision that you can seek to create and visualize in your mind. You see, for us, it's really about the vision. And once we've established clear visions for each of these areas, then we introduce supporting goals that will enable us to move closer to each vision. And why do we do that? The reason why we do that is because we want to engage our minds in a holistic way. I'm not going to go into detail right now, because we've treated that whole subject where the mind is concerned. But really what I've found is that it enables us to use what I refer to as your left brain and right brain, or the left hemisphere or the right hemisphere of your mind, in a holistic way. Why? Because one side is really focused and designed to be very creative, creating images and ideas and concepts, and it works in that kind of a way, whilst the other hemisphere is really analytical and logical. And unfortunately, most of us, you will find that the educational system that we've come through in the West focuses on us operating through the left hemisphere, which is really just about logic and linear thinking, as opposed to the holistic approach. And so this is the reason why we engage in this practice, because if your mind ain't working right, ain't nothing that you process through it gonna be effective. And so we need to get our minds right. And certainly in this new time, where in this new era, we are all having to look at things afresh and use that gift of creativity to look at doing things that we used to do, but in a new, dynamic, and creative way.